Hello beautiful people and welcome to February 2020 with me Julie and Oscar on the sofa. So 2020, here we go. If you haven't seen your annual yearly 2020 readings, the link is below. So how was January for you? Let's have a look at February, see what's going on. And for the first time ever, I've also done some extendeds. If you're interested in those, the link is the first link below. So get yourself a tea, a coffee, get yourself comfy. Let's see what's going on. And for those of you who don't know me and you're new, I'm Julie Poole. I'm an intuitive psychic. This is Oscar, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And I'm also a hypnotherapist healer. The link to my website is below if you want to know more. And if you haven't, please do subscribe. Click that little bell so you don't miss a thing. All right, my lovely people, let's get into it. See what's going on for February 2020. Hello beautiful Cancer, how are you doing my lovelies? All right, let's look what we've got for you. So what is the main energy for Cancer, please, for February 2020? All right, okie dokie. Can you not do that while you're on telly? Good boy. Yes, just lie down nicely. Good lad. All right. Main energy, please, for Cancer. You're in the hermit mode, my darlings. Now, this is all about taking a little bit of time for you, me time, all right? Trying to figure out what it is you want, where you're going. They're telling me you've had a very busy time, and many of you being surrounded by people a lot. And that's lovely, you know, you're very family orientated people, but sometimes you do need a little bit of time for you, okay? So February, they're wanting you to take a bit of time out for you. Tell me more, please. Six of Cups, okay. Children, family, people you've known with like forever is linked to this. So as I was picking up intuitively there, many of you have been surrounded by family, very busy, doing. They're needing you to take a step back, just a little bit, all right? Figuring out, what are we figuring? They're giving me the words figuring out. What are you figuring out? What's my Cancers figuring out? Tell me a little bit more. Queen of Wands, power, empowerment. Right, hang on, they're giving me a little bit more. Stepping into that energy of, I know who I am and where I'm going. However, I need a little bit of time to reflect. Why? Why are we in this reflection time? What is going on? What's so important? Okay, I need some more. All right, let me get some more. This is all about you coming into your power. But there's a little bit more. Let me have a look. Hold on a minute. Okay. Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a celebration card, but it's also with the masks here about being the real authentic you. There's time to play and there's time to take a step back and just go into quiet mode. All right, so what they're talking about here is balance. They're wanting you to have some time with your children, your family, some time with friends, but some time with you as well, okay? There's more. Wait a minute. There's more they want me to talk about. Hold on. Cancer. Okay, Seven of Swords. This is a card of retreating a little bit, disappearing, going off in your cave. Sometimes this can be a little bit of a sneaky energy. Like, you know, everybody's needing something from me. The kids want me, everybody wants me. And it's like, I'm just going to sneak off quietly and do my own thing. So this is the advice here. They're saying you don't need to make a song and dance about it, and you don't need to ask for permission, all right? This is where the Queen comes in. This is, I'm in my power. I'm going to do what's right for me, and I'm not going to have to get your permission because I'm the Queen. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. So, yeah, Okay, they're saying very often you're so considerate of others, always making sure everybody else is okay. And this is the time in February where wherever you feel inside yourself with that hermit mode that, you know, you just need some you time, just go take it. All right, that's an important message for some of you. I need to know a little bit more. All right, they're holding me with those for a moment. Okay, right. For some of you, this is a month of change and reflection. Some of you are leaving permanently a situation. Okay, so that first message, because obviously this is a general message, so I'm trying to encompass as many people as I can in these messages from the angelic realms for you. Some of you, you're just taking that bit of time to just sneak off by yourself and have a bit of me time. For some of you, you are really wanting to step into your power and leave the situation of where you're walking away. You are walking away from friends, family. You're disappearing, okay? Some of you could be moving out, moving on, going it on your own with the Hermit card there. This could be the time for some of you where you say, this isn't working for me. I'm taking my power and I'm leaving. It's not for all of you. I need to know a little bit more. We'll go into this in more depth in the extended if you want to have a look at those. But let's get enough information for you for a moment. Yeah, the world. The world is a major, massive new ending, creating a new beginning. It's the end of a huge cycle and it opens up a fresh start. So some of you absolutely are going off on your own, doing your own thing. Now, this can also be related to work, all right? If you've been in a job for a long time, because this Six of Cups is about people you've known a long time, a long-term commitment. It's also the card of karmic, past lives, okay? So this, for some of you, is that you've been playing out a karmic pattern, and this is the time in February. Sorry, my feathers. They do this when they're getting excited. I get the feathers all around my nose and I go all itchy. And they're getting excited. This is a time of breaking the karmic pattern, dropping any karmic play out of, I haven't learned this lesson yet, so I keep doing it again and again and again and again through other lifetimes, through this lifetime. And I am now, all right, could you stop with the feathers? Thank you. I am now at this time in February 2020 saying, I think we're done with this. I think this is done. I think we're finally over this pattern. Now, because we've got the Queen of Wands there and the Hermit, there is a sense here that finally, after trying and trying and trying to take your power and not quite getting there, you're finally able to do it. You are stepping into your power and you are ending those karmic cycles, the disempowerment, putting everybody else first, putting you at the back of the queue. That's done. You're finishing this because the world says, we finally learned this lesson. It's done. It's complete. We can move on to something else. All right. Now I'm going to go with the wisdom of the Oracle. If this doesn't relate to you, that's absolutely fine. Sometimes, you know, there's not a message there for you. Hopefully something in here will resonate. For some of you, this will absolutely resonate. But it doesn't have to resonate for all of you. We want all three of those, do we? Oh, okay. All right. So we've got message in a bottle, which is about the messages, signs, synchronicities the universe is trying to give you. We've got a deep knowing. And we have breathe. All right, let's look at these properly. Okay, so, and breathe. This is the other side of this, okay? You're going through some major, significant transformation and out the other side. Now, this transformation is what you already know, my darlings. There's a deep knowing here, deep in your soul. That inner voice is saying to you, it's time for us to change this. It's time for us to, you know, leave this behind. It's time to be honest with ourselves, because the other thing with that 7, where is it? This can be the card of deception. So some of you may be being deceived by others and you kind of know it deep down in your soul, but you're choosing to ignore it. This is the time you're not going to ignore it. For others, you are deceiving yourself. You know, we can convince ourselves black is white if it suits us. I do it, I know. Okay, we can get into that denial. All right, we're so good at denial. Denial is a defense mechanism. All right, but this is the time that denial is falling away and that deep inner knowing is coming up. So the messages are there for you. Look at the signs, the synchronicities, the behaviors around you. Look at the behaviors within you, your reactions, your triggers, how you're feeling. The messages are there. And so you will take that action and then you can breathe. Now, when I'm staying with the breathe card for a moment, this is for any of you who have been feeling suppressed, repressed, can't breathe, suffocated by the rules around you, suffocated by the expectations around you, suffocated by other people's needs. As you step into that queen power, yes, right, then you can breathe. You realize that nobody can suffocate you unless you allow it. Nobody can bully you unless you allow it. It's about we don't feel empowered enough to stand up and say no. That queen is coming in so that you can stand up and say no, and then you can breathe. So you are dropping away confines, restrictions, commitments that no longer serve you. And that's not about being flaky. You know, sometimes we make a commitment and it's right at the time, but we outgrow it and then we don't know how to get out of this commitment. And this is what the Queen of Wands is wanting to help you with, that you're stepping into this empowerment to say, well, things change, I've changed, and I can absolutely pull out of that. So you can then breathe. All right, I'm going to leave them on there because when we do the extended, I'm going to go into that in a little bit more detail. I want an angel card to finish off for you, Cancer. Energy. All right, so some of you have been feeling very lacking in energy because of this situation around you. As you let it go and come into your power, as you step into I am free and I can breathe, your energy starts to come back. Your energy starts to lift and lighten and brighten. So this is a month of energy, Cancer. It's an energy, a month of change. It's a month of the brink of a new dawn. And it'll be interesting to see what March brings on the back of this. All right, my darling. So I hope that helps give you the guidance that you need for February. I hope this helps, and I'm sending you all my love. And for those of you who are going to join me on the extended, I'll see you there shortly. You take care, Cancer. Lots of love. Bye-bye.